Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
What do you want to do today, Dogmeat? Oh, you want a new bandana? We can always see if we can get the random vendor to spawn. What do you say? Well then, let's go. Well, it should be around here somewhere. But what is that over there? Now you stay here, and I'll go check it out. Dogmeat, I don't think we're in Appalachia anymore.
So, some of you may be familiar with The Pipe is Life, but some of you may not. So in this video, we're going to go over how you can get this event to spawn in and why it's in the game. It's history, so to speak. And we'll also be throwing in a couple of other pipe tidbits that you will hopefully find interesting. So first things first, where can you find the unusual pipe? So now each time I've encountered it, it's been in the same place every time. But if you look on Reddit and stuff, there's people that have said they found it in between the bunker with the space person and the spaceship crash, by which I'm assuming they mean Sophia. You know, the most dull, lifeless ally you can have at camp. I can't have her at my camp. I can't. She just depresses me so much. By the way, let me know what allies you've got at the camp and any recommendations as well. I think I'm going to be going for the ghoul with a little rocket ship next. I've been saving up my gold for him. And I've just got enough, so I'm hoping to unlock him tonight. Anyway, I've got sidetracked talking about allies, but back to the pipe. Other people have found it in the hills east of White Spring Station. But for me, and I've had this happen a few times now, I have found it near Lady Janet's soft serve. As you've seen in the intro, it's pretty much what happened. I was looking for a random vendor, so I was going around all the random vendor spots, trying to get them to spawn in, and then I came across the pipe. And I still haven't got the random vendor to spawn in near Lady Janet's soft serve, but I've had the pipe a good few times, so chances are, if you come here and you check it and it's not there, and you hop servers and check a few times, you're gonna find this. So I was taking the quick route there, but you may get some undesirables if you do that, so the best thing to do is fast travel to Lady Janet's soft serve, and once you spawn in, head straight towards the road, and you'll see an old trailer. There's ghouls here, so the best thing to do is just kill these ghouls, because they're probably going to follow you all the way up the road. So keep going up the road, past the toppled over car, and then you'll get to this. It's like a box on the floor with a skeleton near it. And once you're at that, you turn right. But yeah, I told you, see, I didn't kill all the ghouls down the bottom and they followed me up. Absolute dicks. Anyway, if we head over here, you'll see the pipe in all its glory, smoking away. So when you inhale from the pipe, your screen will go fuzzy for about 30 seconds and your health will regenerate really, really fast. Obviously for me, because I'm a low health build, it didn't really do much, but you can see it did heal me up to my rads. And if we look around near this spot, you'll see a corpse on the floor, and in his inventory, you'll find pipe. So if we take a look at the note, it just says pipe is life. And it looks like for this guy, it really was. Pipe was life. And it looks like he spent the nuclear fallout in his favourite spot, doing what he loved most. So R.I.P. Pipe Guy. So I'm not sure how this was for Pipe Guy, but for the player, once you sniff the pipe, once you've inhaled it once, that is it. It shuts off then. And as you can see, it is just a pipe with no steam coming out of it at all. And from what I can tell, it stays that way, so you can only actually find a steaming one again if you go to a different server and find it there. But this is a really interesting random encounter. I came across quite a few while I was trying to get the random vendors to spawn in, and this was one of my favourites. So the note that you get with this, I had heard about before I came across this, and I heard about it in the comments section of the You Have Been Insulted video, because apparently people are using the pipe is life note in the same way that they would use the You Have Been Insulted note, so putting it in the vendor at a really extortionate price to prevent the vendor glitch from happening again. If you're not sure what the vendor glitch is, you can go and take a look at the You Have Been Insulted video. I will leave a link in the description. So yeah, it looks like people also use the pipe is life note as a funny placeholder for the same thing. And I turned up to an event the other day and I seen someone wearing this Piper's Life t-shirt and I was like, oh, I need that so much. And I'm not one to part with my atoms easily. But then I seen like the new, I don't think it's still in the store now, but there was like this Nuka-Cola bundle. It came with like the ticket stand, the Nuka-Cola bed, and the candy making machine, and some other bits, and this mean outfit. So I had to have it, and I've been wearing it with the tinfoil hat ever since. I tried to change my outfit and I just have to change it back because I love this so much. Okay, so now let's take a look at the creator of this random event. So this legend's name is Zachary Wilson. He's a level designer that works at Bethesda Game Studios. And this event is just something random that he thought of one evening and decided to put it in the game. There's a quote from him here saying, "You slave away for 2 decades honing your craft and obsessing over every detail, only to find that your most successful contribution to the art form is some nonsense you made at 8 PM on a Wednesday at the end of the project when no one was looking." So I'm just wondering, was he smoking the devil's lettuce when he created this? And like, maybe he was smoking his pipe and he looked at it and went, oh, pipe is life. And then thought, how can I incorporate this into the game? It just makes you wonder, doesn't it? I'd love to know. But yeah, he sees it as his most successful contribution to gaming. And you know what? Hats off to him, because this is bloody brilliant. I love random stuff like this in games, especially in Bethesda games. The Elder Scrolls, the Fallout series, there's just something special about what they do, and I don't think there's many game studios that come quite as close, for me at least. And it wasn't even Todd. It weren't even our Todd that did it. It's Zach the man over here. And a really adorable fact about this guy as well is that he also wrote the Liam Hornwright's workstation terminal at Vault-Tec University, and it includes a reference to his late dog Riley, which I just think is super sweet. And really cool as well. So if we take a look at it, it says, an experiment for determining the ability of canines to form a self-governing society. Basically, the experiment will involve a group of dogs trained to train other dogs to perform typically human-run tasks. I've begun training my miniature schnauzer, Riley, to operate the vault doors, which I think is a promising start to the experiment. I'd be happy to bring her in any time to demonstrate. Oh, that is so cool. Dogmeat would love that. I'm gonna have to tell him. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's already doing it. Kept that quiet, didn't you, mate? I thought it was odd how he's being so secretive about his new job, and I'm a bit concerned he might be joining the Enclave, to be honest, because that don't half look like their vault door. And I wouldn't be surprised if they'd been down Vault-Tec University, rifling through Hornwright's notes. Sounds like the kind of thing they'd do. Sneaky bastards. I'll be having some words with Dogmeat later. But for now, when I was looking into Liam Hornwright, who wrote the proposal about the self-governing dogs, it turns out he is the son of Daniel Hornwright, who is the mining magnate CEO of Hornwright Industrial Mining Company. And he didn't take his education very seriously at Vault-Tec University. Apparently, he treated it as an opportunity to party. And all of the other staff pretty much knew this. One of them, Dean Harland Elliott, said this, that he spends the majority of his time in a haze of marijuana, doing less than the bare minimum and insulting the faculty's staff with his proposal quoted above. That'll be the one about the dog. He was nonetheless retained due to his family connection to Hornwright Industrial, and the ire that expelling him would bring meant that his progress at the university was closely monitored. So they couldn't expel this stoner. But to be honest, I think they should have taken his proposal seriously. But maybe that's just me. You can let me know what you think in the comments below. But I'd love to see a load of self-governing dogs just knocking about doing stuff. Also, in response to the self-governing dogs proposal, Dean Harland Elliott actually wrote that this proposal lacks any kind of substantial value and makes me seriously question your devotion to the project of the preservation of the human race. Please see me and we can talk about a serious proposal, if you can manage to find my office. Now, forgive me for mentioning this again, but it does seem a little like our legend Zach Wilson has a little bit of a fixation with the old Toby. But hey, he's doing great work, so Zachary Wilson, we bow down to you. Absolutely awesome. And it also looks like he has actually been working on Starfield as well as the senior level designer. I've yet to play Starfield because I'm just too into Fallout 76 at the moment, but I'm sure I'll give it a go at some point. So that about sums it up for Piper's Life. I'd love to hear your stories about your encounters with it and where you found it spawning in. Did you find it anywhere different to the places I mentioned in the video? So if you enjoyed it, maybe leave a like on the video and consider subscribing. Also, let me know in the comments if you want more videos about random events and stuff, because it's something that I really enjoy in the game and I'd love to make more videos on it. So yeah, if you're interested, leave me a comment below and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day, guys. Take care. What do you want to do today, Dogmeat? And one of them, Dean Harland Ed... And one of them, Dean Harland Ed... This is such a mouthful. And one of them, Dean Harland Elliott, said...
Need something, Earthling? I'm rather busy.
Get the bell on.
Thank you for your cooperation.